Now, you might have an aloe vera poking out of its soil because the stem is pretty tall. If you are concerned that your aloe vera stem is too long, we will tell you what to do about it in this video. Aloe vera plants are great for both indoors and outdoors succulent plants. They do well in containers, although you can as well plant them directly into the soil. As your aloe vera plant grows larger, one way or the other you might have to repot. You might even face the situation of a too long stem, and you might be wondering what you can do. We will give you some steps on how to solve an aloe vera with a too long stem, so let's begin. What to do if your aloe vera stem is too long? When your aloe vera stem becomes too heavy and long, it might begin to tip over. Even supporting it with a stick to help it stand upright might not work because it might be too heavy. Here are a couple of things you can do to solve these issues. Number 1. Repotting leggy aloe vera. For a small potted aloe vera plant that the stem is long and shooting out below, you can simply add more soil to fill the pot. You can opt for this if you don't want to repot. However, doing this will make your soil full to the brim. This can cause the soil to splash over when you water or when it rains. So you can simply repot. We will teach you 2 ways in which you can repot your aloe vera plants when the stem starts to get too long. Method 1. This method is for a small aloe vera plant. The first thing to repot your aloe vera plant is to remove the plant from its container and expose the soil. Gently take out all the soil. Next, cut the roots you see coming out of the base as you remove the soil. Place it back into the container. Now fill up the container with fresh soil. Never use the old soil. Method 2. This other method is for medium-sized and bigger-sized aloe vera plants. This method is also less disturbing to the root of your aloe vera plant. Get a plastic container and make a big single round hole for drainage at the base of the plastic container. Ensure the hole at the base of the container is bigger than the stem size of your aloe vera plant. Now cut or slit the plastic container straight down at the side down to the bottom of the container drainage hole. Make some little holes side by side at the side where you slit the plastic container straight down. This tiny hole is to allow you to thread and seal the pot back after you are done repotting. Now take the cut container and wrap it around the bigger-sized potted aloe vera plant. Fit it on top of the bigger potted aloe vera plant and allow it to sit on top. Then you can begin to thread upwards the cut holes you punctured so the plastic container can stay well. When you are done threading the second container, fill the container up with soil. Nurture this structured aloe vera for about a month. Then after a month, the aloe vera plant would have developed adequate roots to support the upper container. You can now proceed to cutting off and removing the second lower pot. Number 2. Repot deeper. Another method of repotting deeper is to simply obtain a deeper pot with some compost grains. The deeper pot will accommodate the length of the aloe vera stem. Fill up and bury your aloe vera plant with soil up to the first 2 or 3 leaves, depending on the length of your plant. You can cut off some leaves below the plant stem to bury the stem deeper into the pot. Number 3. Cut and repot. You can also cut some parts of your aloe vera stem with a sharp knife and repot. Before repotting, allow the cut stem to dry out. You should also cut off or remove the lowest 2 leaves because when you bury your aloe vera plant, they will eventually rot off. After you must have finished repotting, don't water immediately. Wait a couple of days before watering. Allow the newly transplanted aloe vera to settle down in its container. This way, your plant will recover well from the stress transplanting. If you like this video, don't forget to like and subscribe.